crowbar looks large enough to easily pry open a door or window and gain entry.
Or to cluck somebody up.
I need you to let me know if you're ready or not. If the vibe is right, if the time is. I need you to let me know if the things are right.
Sup? No.
Most YouTubers love to reach out to fans at planned events, but when fans reach out to them in their own personal home, it usually doesn't end well at all.
And that's when you throw motherfucking hands, right? And you throw the fans the hands, and then you haul ass. You know, like that's why I'm kind of iffy about doing a meet and greet. Cause what if y'all what if one of y'all, after the meet and greet is said and done, is over with, what if one of y'all follow me home? See, then I gotta be nasty. Like, I don't wanna be nasty. I can get nasty. Oh, I can get ugly. Oh, I can throw some hands. I don't want it to come to that, but it's like, people nowadays, you just don't know. You know? I mean, I would love to do a meet and greet, but I don't know. Yeah. That's why I'm kind of iffy about, you know, when I move somewhere, I just say like the state, or if I'm banging with you, pause, and you're like a fan, and like, you know, we end up, you know, talking and we close and whatnot, then I say like I'm near a certain area. I'm not gonna tell you specifically where I live, but you know, because at the end of the day, you're still a fan. I have never met you before, physically, in person. So, but meet and greets, I'm ooh. I don't know about that shit.
Number 11. A YouTuber named Cup of Mocha is in the middle of making a video when she realizes she is no longer by herself at home.
Fuck?
This door is not supposed to be open.
And you're not supposed to be in that bitch. So go ahead and get the fuck up out of there, right? And just leave it at that. You know? You know, if you before you leave the house, you know a certain door to a certain room is closed every time you leave the house. But when you come back to the house, right, you walk inside and you notice the door is either cracked or wide the hell open. That's when you ask no questions. That's when you don't, that's when you don't investigate. That's when you don't do no extra shit. That's when you just get the fuck up out of there and you haul ass. Like, come on. I don't got time for people to be playing games.
The video goes from light and playful to an emergency situation after she sees the busted basement door. I personally would have called the police at this point, but Cup of Mocha decides to stay. Watch this part and tell me if you think she should have ran upstairs or kept recording.
I'm just gonna film this just in case, like, the police find it or something. But that's what the heck is going on?
She goes from room to room, half expecting to get jumped by some crazed intruder at any moment. She eventually tiptoes into a large laundry room with many hiding spots. It looks all clear until this happens next.
There's literally no one here. Oh my!
According to Cup of Mocha, someone bumps her from behind and she drops her camera as they run away. I wasn't sure if this was real or not, but over 1 year later, she still appears to be having problems with this obsessed fan.
Oh my god, Monique, we need to go. Come here. What?
She sounds really scared here, but I would like to know if you think she is truly in danger or just making a fictional series. Number 10. A YouTuber named Dagger Production is playing the remastered Call of Duty when he hears someone messing with the entrance to his house. According to Dagger Productions, this is the exact moment the encounter began.
See,
Listen closely to this part and you'll hear what sounds like the front door slamming as the person runs away. It sounds like the door slams from the other side of the house, but Dagger Productions returns to his room a second later. He wouldn't be able to slam the far door and get back to the camera that fast if he was just making this up. Number 9. A YouTuber named Shadow the Wolf is with his friend when they see a complete stranger walking up to them without saying a word.
Oh my gosh. He's coming closer. Oh my god, shut the window.
They quickly run upstairs and lock the door as the silent figure moves closer.
God damn, that was a scream. Oh shit. See, this is what I don't understand about some people, right? And especially like YouTubers is right. And hear me out on this. When a YouTuber is in or about to be in a clucked up situation or something like this, right? I can understand having the camera already on and you having it on you, but when something happens like that, when a stranger is in your presence, is in your personal space, I feel like that's when you drop the fucking camera and you just haul ass out, you know, out of his presence, her presence, out of the stalker's presence. You just get the hell up out of there, like for real, you know? I can understand when YouTubers have, you know, when either they're in a clucked up situation or about to be in a clucked up situation, right? And they already have their camera on and holding it. But what I don't understand is why would you, if you know you're in a clucked up situation, why would you grab the camera first and start recording? Wouldn't you just go ahead and haul ass? Like, cause for me, granted, I'm a YouTuber, right? And if I'm ever in a clucked up situation, I'm not going to record this shit. I'm going to be running for my mother clucking life. Best believe that. And then I'll make a video sometime down the road, you know, talking about my experience. But you're not going to actually see no footage of no, because grabbing the camera and turning it on and making sure that bitch is in focus is going to take way too clucking long, you know? So, I mean, having the camera already on and holding it, okay, that's, you know, yeah, right. But even then, I'm dropping the fucking camera and then I'm booking it.
I have little doubt that this video is real, because they are just some kids and this is clearly a full-grown man.
God damn.
You realize he is trying to get in through the garage and quickly lock the basement door. I'm not sure if this is some random person or a fan, but with over 19,000 subscribers, I think it's possible that this could have been one of them. Number 8. A YouTuber named JMansVlogs356 was watching a movie. When he hears a noise coming from the basement, he notices that the door, which is normally locked, has somehow become unlocked in the past few minutes. Thinking fast, Jay grabs a large hammer and braces himself for the worst. Soon after, something stops him before he even gets a chance to go down the steps.
Right there. Oh, right there. That's a face.
What face? I don't see no
He
face.
claims to have seen a face, and his camera does pick up what could be the head of a tall man staring back at him.
I don't
According to the description for this video, the police were called and the man was arrested, though there's no proof to back up this story aside from this video evidence.
I don't see no clucking
Number
face.
7. A YouTuber named Philip DeFeo
Hey.
is busy analyzing the news for his channel when somebody barges into his home office unannounced.
Man. Hi. Oh, are you looking for, what are you looking for? Anyone?
The unseen voice calmly says that
What the hell? What? Yo, that's weird. That's weird. Why did he react? I mean, okay, I can see why he reacted so calmly. I understand somewhat. But it's like, for me, I guess people react to, I guess, intruders, differently. Because for me, I'm freaking the hell out. And yeah, but Philip, right, Philip? He's reacting very, very, very calmly. Like, hey, man, girl, woman, what you doing? You know this is where I live, right? So if you can just go ahead, and you know what, just stop. If you can just go ahead and back up out of here, please. I'm making a video right now, so if you can just go ahead and back up, retrace your steps, and just go ahead about your business. I don't even know how you found me. Wow. So yeah, thank you. Hopefully I'll never see you again. You have a great, fantastic day. Thank you. So, as we were. So today, like, what? I did not expect him to, like, react like that. That's crazy.
basically looking for anyone related to the show to talk to.
What's that? Wait, can you open?
Philip DeFranco handles the situation remarkably well and does not overreact. The fan appears shy and not much of a threat. The fact that he was willing to look up his address and then wander over could mean that he's not all there mentally. Based on what you've seen, tell me if you think this fan was generally curious or up to no good. Maybe he was snooping around for a souvenir to take and got caught. Number 6. It's 3 in the morning when a YouTuber named QTube hears a knock at his door. He begins recording for his own safety and debates whether or not he should even look outside. Whoever knocked must have immediately ran away and left a package for him to open.
That's what the clock I'm talking about, like, for real. Because if I'm in the comfort of my own home, right, and I'm the only motherfucking person here, and it's in the middle of the night, and I'm for some reason still up, and I hear a clear knock at my front door, but I know 100% that I'm not expecting nobody. Why would I go to the door? And why would I go to the door with the camera? Son, something not adding up, like, for real. Like, if I know 100% I'm not expecting nobody, right, at all during the night, why would I go to the door? And if I am, best believe that that person that I'm expecting to come to my house has my number, and that person would have texted me or called me saying that they either about to pull up or they're at the front door. All I'm saying.
He soon does. I was half expecting some kind of rigged device or something like that, but what's really inside is just as weird. If this video is to be believed, then someone woke up QTube in the middle of the night for no other reason than to give him a pizza box with a gummy pizza inside. It's either the work of someone with a bizarre sense of humor or else totally insane. The whole event leaves QTube cautious and confused. Prank or not, he doesn't exactly seem thrilled about being the target of someone in the middle of the night, and I can't say I blame him. Let me know if you think this was just a harmless joke, or if the next home delivery is going to be much worse. Number 5. A YouTuber named All-in-One Gaming is watching television when a flash of light catches his eye. He looks out his window only to see a shady person trying to gain entry to a nearby shed.
None of my business.
All-in-One Gaming is stunned by the situation for a full minute before he remembers that he has motion sensor lights. He quickly activates them and sends the intruder running.
It's an unlight.
It is not clear if this person is simply looking to take property, or if they are one of his thousands of fans who somehow got his home address. If this was a stalker, then who knows what they would have done if they had gotten to him. Number 4. A YouTuber named Difference Between claims to have been riding his bike past a cemetery when this clown stalker somehow began following him home. A short while later, the clown emerges from a thick patch of woods and turns his way as he watches the clown come closer.
That bitch got a red balloon. You know he out to kill. You know he means business. You know he top dog around them streets. Around them. You, bruh, do you really live next to some woods? Do you really... Riding your bike on a cemetery or near a cemetery, you come in contact with the clown that has a red motherfucking balloon and you're near some woods. This whole everything about this just screams red fucking flags.
Difference Between has the same thought as me.
This is probably somebody freaking playing a team prank.
It could be a fan with his home address playing a prank. The only thing is, there's no way to tell how far they are willing to take this prank, or if they are even playing around at all. Eventually, they stop in the middle of his backyard and appear to offer a heart-shaped balloon, perhaps to show that they are a fan after all. Either way, Difference Between chooses to stay in.
Hey, for real, off bucks. I'm dead ass with this. If you're a fan and you come up to me with a clown costume, I'm not gonna say shit to you, and I'ma just be on my merry fucking way, cause I can't do it. I can't do it. You can't be a real clucking fan if you show up and you greet me with a mother clucking clown costume. I'm gonna look at you like, bitch, you crazy. And then I'm a kick rocks. So you can't be no fan if you coming at me with a clown costume. You miss me with that.
It does not decide to take the balloon gift. Eventually, the clown lets go of his balloons and pulls out a long blade. It's hard to tell if it is real or not, especially at this distance, but this is where the video ends and a phone call to the police presumably begins. Number 3. After spending a day at the pool with some friends, a YouTuber named Austin Grash decides to explore his girlfriend's creepy basement for fun. They soon discover her basement area has many secret areas that have gone untouched for quite some time.
No, and look to the right and there's a whole door over there.
Listen, that's not concrete. That's hollow.
A series of hidden passageways leads them deeper and deeper underground until they come across a final creepy red door. At this point, they can't shake the feeling that someone has definitely been down here before. Perhaps even very recently, just when they're talking about what could have possibly taken place down here, they see a bad sign.
I want to know why there's chains right there.
I want to know why y'all still down there. I want to know why I haven't gotten clucked up yet. It's a red door. Just leaving it at that. And that's it. It's a red door in a basement. Red door in a basement. I'm going to leave it at that. And that's all, folks.
I don't know why there's chains everywhere.
If these chains weren't used to shackle somebody in place, then please tell me what they could have been for instead. Because honestly, that's the only explanation I have. Eventually, one of them bravely kicks open the mysterious red door to reveal an empty room. There is a cellar door that none of them can pry open, so they give up and head back to the surface. Exactly what is in there is anyone's guess. For all we know, maybe somebody below ground was holding on to the other side. Number 2, a YouTuber named Jack Williams is hanging out in the basement with his friends when the radio on the top floor comes on at full volume. They stand outside of the house for a while and then decide to go back inside.
Oh, God. Where's it coming from? From the parents' room?
All of them rush inside at once. Soon they start to think it could just be the radio somehow messing up and turning on by itself. But one of them isn't so sure.
I swear to God I heard something in there. I swear.
They spend some time checking under the bed and other areas, but there's just one place they didn't check thoroughly enough. Maybe it's just me, but this large pile of blankets seems to have a suspiciously human-shaped lump in the middle. Take a look at this part and let me know if you think the person could have been hiding in there or not. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills and I hope you're enjoying my narration. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. I recently released the music video for my song Dreamland, and we may have caught something paranormal at the 55-second mark. Tap the circle icon in the top right corner, then tap my music video and let me know what you think it is.
You ever have a scratch and you just can't get it? Like you right there, but you can't get it? That's a bitch.
Saturday, number 1. 2 days prior to this video, YouTuber The Series of Tubes' house was broken into. Now he is riding around his neighborhood when he sees a suspicious person who looks out of place. Upon questioning, the man claims that he has lived in this neighborhood since 1992.
Bullshit.
The two have never met before, but somehow he knows exactly where this YouTuber lives.
Oh, yeah, you guys are kind of in that little dark little corner area, too, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I told him.
The longer they talk, the less sense the stranger makes, especially when he randomly pulls out a huge crowbar without prompting and says this.
And says what?
Yeah, it's laying on the
You
sidewalk.
found that?
Yeah, it's laying around on the sidewalk. Right? You know?
Yeah, no kidding.
The crowbar looks large enough to easily pry open a door or window and gain entry.
Or to cluck somebody
What
up.
his intentions are. Maybe he really did find it laying around, or maybe he is up to no good. Tell me if you believe him when he says this next part, especially with all of the other things I've shown you.
Yeah, you need to ask the cops. I'm a good guy. It's alright.
The series of tubes remains friendly enough throughout the conversation, but does mention that he has a firearm in his house that he doesn't want to use on anyone. The two part ways, at least for now. Today, we are going to analyze YouTubers who almost passed away while making a video. How ironic it must be the very platform you use to make a living on nearly becomes your end.
I'm a very observant guy, meaning it's kind of self-explanatory. I'm a very noticeable guy. Like I notice things, right? So with that being said, right, with like where I live, especially like in my neighborhood, right, I know the majority, yeah, excuse me, like the majority of the people that live in my neighborhood, right? So when a new face pops up, I don't go up to them and say, excuse me, who the fuck are you? Where the fuck you come from? You don't live over here. No, you don't, because you goddamn lie. I've been here 6 years. Where the fuck you come from? Huh? Fuck. I ain't seen no U-Haul trucks. I ain't seen no moving people. Like, where the fuck you come from? Huh? You know? I mean, but what I just said, I'll be thinking that shit. So when I see a new face in my neighborhood, I'm like, that's my face right there, you know. But yeah, that's why I'm very iffy about posting certain shit on my social medias, you know, because I don't want. That's the last thing. One of the last things I want is to have a random motherfucker come up to my house and talk about, you know, they're a fan, because I feel like come on, like, if you're a fan, don't just come up to my house, knocking on my door, acting real sus, you know, stalking me out and whatever. Don't do all that. Like, if you want to meet me, then hopefully one day you meet me, you know. If I do a meet and greet, I'll let y'all know. But like, I'm fine meeting you all, right? And like I said, like, every time I've met, you know, several of my fans, and each time it either started off like kind of weird, you know, but then it would either start like me meeting y'all would happen two ways. It would either start off weird because y'all don't really know how to react when you see me, right? Or it'll be very like genuine. It'll be very, you know, cool as hell, right? But that I'm just very iffy posting certain things on my social media, you know. Like, sometimes on my Snapchat, I'll post like the area I was in at that point in time. Not like sometimes I'll post on my Snap, I'm at a certain area, but when I post that, that's hours later. I'm not posting that right then and there. Hell no. Nah, I'm not stupid. No. So, I mean, I love you guys, right? Always have and always will. But I just can't be taking that chance with people out here, fans out here doing shit like that. And I know I'm not saying that you know y'all are like that. Y'all probably cool as hell, right? But I've definitely met some really sus people online. So I'm just, you know, hoping for the best, preparing for the worst. You know, like I said, most of y'all, you know, people that's watching, that's a fan of me, that's a fan of mine, most of y'all probably cool as fuck, right? But that 1%, 2% are some weird, sus, up to no good motherfuckers. And I can't be doing that. I can't associate. Because that's one of the last things I want to have. Like, I don't want to meet, you know, some of y'all and Like, I don't want to meet like 5 fans, and then out of the 5 fans, one of them is weird and really sus and is on some stalkerish type shit, or does something real sus, right? And I got those hands, right? And I don't want a video out there talking about Gator beat up a fan. Like, nah. I don't want to go out like that. So if y'all meet me, cool. But don't be prepared. Like, I'm not saying I'm never gonna have a meet and greet. But it's kind of like it's on thin ice, like for real. You feel me? But like I said, I do want to meet y'all. It's just, I don't know. It's 50-50. But if y'all randomly meet me, just like outside on a normal day, randomly, that's what's up. Like the other day, I met another fan, right? I was at, my bank is Bank of America, right? And I was just at the ATM, right outside the bank, right? Guy walks in, but right before he walks in, he did like a double take. He was like, he saw me, he was like this. You Gator, right? I was like, yeah. And I was like, hey. You know? And then he just went on about his business. See, that's cool. You know? But, you know, hell, who knows? I could have a meeting with you. But if I do, best believe I'm going to have like some sort of security. I'm not about to be out here. Just because I have Adidas on don't mean I don't need security. Like, you don't know what people's intentions are. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. Keep it cool, keep it classy. Love you. Stay happy. My family.